Why should you buy, or perhaps not buy, this third generation brand spanking new Hyundai Tucson? Well, Hyundai flew me to here, beautiful sunny Minnesota, to test drive this new car and hopefully to answer that question. And guess what? That is coming up right now in the Fast Lane Car. This new Tucson competes with cars like the Toyota RAV4, the Honda CR-V, even the Ford Escape, and even the Jeep Cherokee. So the question is, what makes it better? And Hyundai has always answered that question with features. That's right, you always get a lot of stuff for your money when you buy a Hyundai, and that is certainly the case with this brand new 2016 model. This Hyundai is loaded with creature comforts and features. The most obvious one being this massive panoramic sunroof. When you're sitting in the back seat and you look up, all you see is the beautiful blue Minnesota sky. In the front, the driver and passenger can get optional heated and vented front seats. In the back, heated seats. A whole host of safety equipment is included, including blind spot assist, cross traffic alert. So if you're backing up and you don't see a car, the Hyundai sees it for you, and of course the car will brake in an emergency if a car or a pedestrian gets in your way. All right, let's get the numbers out of the way. There are two engine choices. There's a carryover 2-liter that puts out 164 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque, and that's made it to a 6-speed. And then there's this one, the brand spanking new turbo. It's a 1.6-liter, puts out 175 horsepower and 165 pound-feet of torque. And what makes this extraordinary is that it's made it to a dual-clutch 7-speed transmission. That's right, a dual clutch, the first in the segment. So at this point, you might be wondering, how does this brand new Tucson with the 1.6-liter turbo drive? Well, here's the rub. We can't tell you that because there's an embargo, and we can't give you driving impressions until Monday. It makes it fair for all the journalists here. But at TFL, we like to be first, so while we can't tell you how it drives, I can certainly show you how it drives. How does this car drive? Well, let's find out. I can't tell you how it drives, but I can let you listen. For complete driving impressions, you guys are going to have to come back on Monday when the embargo lifts, when everybody's had a chance to put out their driving impressions. So that's just a little snippet that hopefully gives you a hint of what's coming on Monday. Now, I couldn't make this up if I tried. Hyundai says the design language of this vehicle is pounce forward. I guess that means it's very slick and fast looking. There's a new integrated spoiler in the back. There are dual chrome tip exhaust. And of course, everything is more aerodynamic, including underneath, giving this car a drag coefficient of 0.33, which for a mid-size crossover is very good, in fact. The question that people want to know is, how much does it cost and when is it available?
Well, we've got vehicles en route. That means they're coming across the water from Korea. So we're expecting our first sale by the end of the month. The vehicle that we're driving right now is fully loaded. It comes in at $32,320, and that has literally every feature that you could possibly want. We're looking at leather seats, the upgraded audio system, navigation, all the comfort and convenience features we talked about, the safety features are all there. And what is Hyundai known for? Roman, come on.
Getting the wrong fuel economy numbers?
Wow.
That wasn't the answer you're looking for, was it? Sorry, guys. I couldn't help it. You set me up for that one.
It's a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
That too. You know, sometimes when you get great images, you also get great distraction. But while we have this beautiful Hyundai and the train and the bridge, let me tell you the most important facts. It starts at about $22,000 for the base model and goes all the way up to about $33,000 plus $895 destination fee. The Tucson will be hitting your local dealership by the end of the month, according to Hyundai. And if you come back on Monday, we will give you a complete set of driving impressions. So be sure to stay tuned for that. As always, this is Roman reporting for the Fast Lane Car. Check out tflcar.com for more news, views, and of course, Hyundai Tucson train reviews. See you next time. Ciao. Hyundai says that there are a lot of new creature comforts and features in the new 2016 Tucson. Of course, you can get it in all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive, and 55% of these cars will be bought in front-wheel drive. But here's the new feature. Check this out. I've got the key in my hand. I just came back from the grocery store. All I do is stand by the car, and guess what happens? Look at that. It opens. It knows that I'm standing behind the car with the key. And once you're on the inside, there's 5.3 cubic feet of more room than in the previous model, which Hyundai says is bigger than a Porsche Cayenne and a BMW X5. Go figure.